A federal judge in Texas has ruled that the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, known as DACA, is illegal. The Wednesday decision shuts down the Biden administration's attempts to codify DACA into law. The Obama-era program allowed migrants brought into the country as children to live and work in the United States. In response to the ruling, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas said, quote, "Current DACA recipients will not lose their protection from removal, but this ruling does undermine the security and stability of more than 500,000 Dreamers who have contributed to our communities." To discuss this, let's bring in CBS News immigration reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez. Camilo, what is next for DACA recipients?
Good evening, John. This court ruling in Texas, in many ways, maintains the status quo. Judge Andrew Hanen in Texas declared DACA unlawful. Once again, he did so in 2021 as well, but he kept the program in place for current recipients. Right now, the Biden administration, John, is prohibited from enrolling new immigrants, new applicants in the program, but it is allowed to renew the 2-year protections and work permits of nearly 600,000 current DACA recipients. So that will continue for the time being. However, this ruling still undermines the legality of DACA and paves the way for the Supreme Court to ultimately issue a final decision on this case, unless, of course, Congress intervenes, John. But as you very well know, Congress has not passed a major reform to the immigration system since 1996, and the odds of them acting right now are slim because of how divided lawmakers are on this issue.
That's right. And DACA recipients have essentially been getting bounced around for about 10 years now. And so is it basically almost certain to go to the Supreme Court?
Yes. And again, Congress's inability or unwillingness, if you will, to legalize this population, to place them on a pathway to U.S. citizenship, has created the situation where hundreds of thousands of immigrants who were brought here as children, in some cases as babies, have come to rely on federal courts or presidents with different policy views, John, to really dictate their futures and their fate. And this will not change again if Congress does not intervene. And the federal judge in Texas who ruled against DACA this week also acknowledged that it is Congress's role to dictate the fate of this population, not the federal courts or the president's role to do so. And whether you agree with the merits of his ruling or not, John, he is right that only Congress legally can grant this population permanent legal status.
Camilo, let me switch topics here to another piece of immigration news we got, which is that the United States immigration population reached record highs last year. What's driving those numbers?
Well, there are several factors, John. The first one is that global travel generally is no longer affected by the COVID-19 pandemic in the same way that it was in 2020 and 2021. The State Department is also issuing immigrant visas at a higher level. Legal immigration to the U.S. has rebounded. The Biden administration, rather, has also dramatically increased refugee admissions, which were slashed by the Trump administration. And this administration, John, has also created new programs that have allowed hundreds of thousands of migrants and refugees from Afghanistan, Ukraine, Latin America, and the Caribbean to come to the U.S. legally and to access work permits. And then finally, as you know, we've seen unprecedented levels of migration along the U.S.-Mexico border, including over 2 million migrant apprehensions in fiscal year 2022 alone.
Camilo Montoya-Galvez in Washington for us. Thank you, Camilo.
Thanks, John.